There's one.
Yes! Oh!
What's going on, guys? This is Austin with Lunker Life. So I decided I want to go fly fishing again. It has been, I think, since January or February since I last attempted it. I am horrible at it. Cody and Jesse are just naturally gifted at it. They pull up to the hole, the fish are already jumping in their car, and I could go in there with a grenade and still not catch one. So that's why I like bass fishing. I'm much better at it. I feel like I'm more in my element. But I still like trout fishing. I just haven't done it a whole lot this year. They're very beautiful to look at fish, and Cody's been catching quite a few here lately. So I want to go see if I can get my fly rod out and catch one. That's my goal today, catch one singular trout. I gotta be at work in about 2.5 hours. By the time I get in the water, I'll probably have about 2 hours to fish. I just want to catch one. They stocked the other day, so I know they threw a lot of brooks in there. We'll just go see. Hopefully there's not 100 people at the hole just fishing it out. But let's see what goes on. Look what we got here. I've walked a good little ways downstream, working my way back up to the bridge. Just want to see what's here. I might walk a little bit further down that way, but I come down a sharp bank and I'm not sure if it's going to be easy to get back up in these waders. They have zero traction. But we'll see what I can do. So let me get my net untangled. I spooked like 3 trout. One of them was a pretty good size. I mean, it looked like, if I had to guess, probably 17, 18 inches, which I'm horrible at guesstimating size, but it definitely was much bigger than your average trout you hook in here. I spooked it. So it may not bite, but it was just right here in these rapids. I'll try to drift this down in front of it if I can. Problem is, I left like all my tackle somewhere where I couldn't find it. So I found my flies, 2 strike indicators, 1 toothpick, and a couple leaders. I'm catching more leaves than I am anything. I got one. Yep, there's one. And my hand's in a horrible position. Don't you come off there. It's the first trout I've hooked on a fly in forever. Oh, he's going in the current. He ain't that big. Definitely not the big one. Okay, all right, come on, buddy. He's hung in that current. I don't want him to break me because my tippet's not the strongest, and I haven't broke one off yet, so I don't know how hard I can necessarily fight one. I got my net ready if I can just get him close. Almost to the start of my tippet. There we go. First trout I've caught on a fly since wintertime. I don't have my rubber net, which stinks. Oh, let me go. Did he just fall through the... Yep, he fell through a hole in the net. I didn't hook him in the mouth. I foul hooked him. That's why he put up such a good fight. Man, he was hooked good too. Well, guys, that's a little brown. I mean, maybe 8 inches, but that's a start, even though it wasn't necessarily what I consider a legal catch. I mean, still, he had to have swiped at it, so. Oh, I got another one. I didn't even see him grab it. He's about the same size. Don't tell me I foul hooked him too. That would be my luck. Now I think he's hooked in the mouth actually. Well, I don't even need the net for these little guys really. Come here. He is tiny, but he is a really pretty brook. Barely hooked too. There we go. There's another one. Now, how do I do this? Good God, this is embarrassing. He's still on there somehow. My biggest issue, guys, is like when I set the hook, it's transitioning. There's one, oh, that's a good one right there in front of me. Holy crap, what a beautiful fish. But my biggest issue is when I set the hook, transitioning to where I can fight it. This is much better than those other two I caught. It's a brookie too. Gosh, there's trout right in front of me. One jumped right there. This is an active little hole. Let's see if I can land this guy. He's got some beautiful colors on him. How many times am I going to say beautiful today? Oh, look at this mess. Let go of it. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll figure it out in a minute. Get in there. Ooh, fly fishing is a mess, but I enjoy it. Y'all, look at these colors. Goodness gracious, what a beautiful fish. Look at that white tail. Man, I love brooks. I love all trout. Oh boy. See if I can get another one, guys. They are active. They're like literally feet. I mean, feet in front of me. I don't know if the camera got it, but while I was fighting that guy, I seen so many trout. It's like bass. Sometimes you got to hook one to stir up the school. Now, I want to hook one of these good ones. That's really what I want to do. I also want to learn how to cast. Big one just looked at it, but didn't take it. Oh, I got one? Yep. Yep, I didn't even see him grab it. Here I am trying to put the line in my mouth. Did he spit it? No, he's still on. He's still on. It's another good one. It's like they get in this current here and they're like stuck. The trout are getting bigger, but there's some. That first one I spooked was much bigger than this. Get in here. Get out of the current where I can net you. Oh man, I'm getting old. I'm only 25 and I'm complaining. This ain't good. Okay, he ain't done yet. He's nowhere near done. I think my leader might just be too long. It's like a 6-foot leader, and these rods are, that or my rod's too long. Come here, come here. Get in the net. All right, another brook. I missed my rubber net. Problem is, I still got it. The string broke off of it, and you can't carry it. Well, this fish ain't done fighting yet, because he's still on the hook. Can't really get him off the hook if I don't. He's a little fatter. They're all about 10 inches. Be free. Oh, I was getting ready to pull that in and he grabbed it. That's like 2 or 3 fish I've caught already that I didn't even know had it. I'm gonna go ahead and just reel the slack in here because that might be part of my problem why I'm struggling with all this knotted line. Get in here. He might be the longest yet, definitely not the fattest. He's a long little fish. Where'd my net go? I just need to be more organized. There we go. Definitely, probably the longest, but much skinnier. Look at that, look at that. Oh my gosh, he come to the top of the water and grabbed it. I wish I'd have brought some dry flies. I've never used them. I've always nymphed, but these fish are feeding. I mean, feeding. Come on, buddy. You're in the current. I don't like you down there. My reel's about to fall off on top of it. Let's get him over here out of the current. If I hook a big one, I'm gonna be in trouble. Here's the best place for me to unhook them. It's just looking like it's gonna be a day of brooks. But I'm not fussing. A trout's a trout to me. Be free, pal. Your buddies are that way. Over there. Over there. Just gonna retrieve it slowly because that's when they're hitting it. Like that right there. Just like that. So they're like right there against that waterfall. And as soon as I start pulling this thing in, they grab it. I just need to keep casting and eventually I'll get one of these big ones. My foot's wrapped up in the net. All right, I'm gonna try to net this guy. There we go. Come here. Looks like you're barely hooked. You are. All right, bud. Be free. Did you just get hooked again? How? I literally just unhooked you. Y'all literally see me pull that fish off the hook. I try not to handle him too much, but wow. Unbelievable. Did it hook? There we go. It wasn't a graceful release, but I think he's okay. All right, we're going to slowly pull it in again. See if I can't trigger a strike. Ready? What's happening is that nymph's getting turned and probably hanging right in their face, completely and naturally. They still want it. Like that right there. Like I don't know what's going on. All right, be free. Here we go. Just letting it slowly drift in front of them. I thought the bite had calmed down some. Wind all this up. Well guys, this is really the confidence boost I needed, because I mean I was just struggling fly fishing. I hate it. Let me rephrase, I didn't hate it. It was just frustrating because I just really couldn't catch fish on it. Well, I think I found a good day. Good Lord, he's going crazy now. He saw that net and didn't like it. I don't like this net either, dude. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I suck. I just suck. Not even going to use the net. We're just going to land him. Oh, well that ain't good. Guys, I had so much fun yesterday. We're going to try it again today. There's still a big trout in there. My goal yesterday was just to catch one singular trout. I didn't count. I'm guessing I caught between 8 and 10 yesterday, roughly. I'm sure there's plenty more in there. I only fished that one specific spot, and there's plenty more water to fish, and I'm sure there's several more trout in there willing to bite. I'm gonna mess with that big guy a little bit more right off the get-go though. I wanna see if I can get him, and if I can't get him or any other fish out of that hole fairly quickly, we're gonna move upstream and see what else we can catch. But today my goal is just to get I'm gonna say 14 inches or bigger trout. We're gonna go with that. Let's just see if we can get some size. Hey, we may not get nothing at all. I might just be setting myself up for failure. Let's just see how it goes. Guys, so straight up ahead here is where I seen that monster the other day. I don't know why I keep calling it a monster. To some of you guys, you might catch one that big every time you go. But me, I'll take it. It was just right up here on these rapids. I'm gonna try to station myself in the rapids instead of just marching straight in like I did the other day and spooking it. And we'll see if we can entice a strike. The water's cleared up a little bit, but nothing considerable. There we go. Get out of there. First fish already, and he's got me wrapped. This ain't good. Oh man, this ain't good at all. It's not a bad looking fish either. He got me hung around that stick I got hung on multiple times the other day. I'll try to do this without losing him. But what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna spook this whole hole. Well, let's try just walking our way around first. Man, that's not a good start at all. I'm gonna spook every trout in this hole and then I ain't gonna be able to catch any of them. If he's still even on, that'd be a miracle. Good God, they want a hog. Are you still in here, pal? I don't think so. Nope, he ain't. Dang it. That's unfortunate because I spooked the whole hole now. Spooked everything out of here, but we'll still make a couple casts. This ain't starting out to be my day, folks. Well, I got one. Didn't even see him grab it. I just seen him swimming on the surface. There we go. Another brook, just like the other day. I swear, if you get hung in them limbs too, bro, we're gonna have problems. Hey, he ain't bad compared to the ones we was catching the other day. Not bad at all. Got some head check to him. Come on, net. You were nothing but a problem the other day. I actually went to Walmart before this morning and looked for a new net, and they didn't have any rubber nets at all. So I said, well, that ain't no good. This might be bigger than any of the ones I caught yesterday. I think it is. If I actually get them in the net, there we go. Yeah, that's bigger than any of the ones I caught yesterday. That's a good start. It's a very good start. There's one. You know, I had him. Oh, that's one of those red brooks. So maybe I need to push more into that tree. Oh, look at that belly on this guy. He's not big at all, but man, at the color. I love getting underwater releases on these guys. All right, come back here. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Over here, pal. Okay, he ain't done. My net's full of leaves. I cannot perfect how to net these guys for nothing. Like, I can't pull any more line up because it's all... let's see, there's a rock. There we go. Don't you flop. Let's admire you for 1 minute. Gosh. All right, buddy. Let's give you a little bit more graceful release. There we go. Oh, there's more in there. Spooked him up. This guy is puny. I mean puny. Got a knot in my reel. Great. Oh man, that might be smaller than any of the ones I caught yesterday, but I don't care. It's a fish. Come here, pal. That's probably the smallest brook they threw in here. Come here. Still a pretty fish to look at. I don't care how big they are. They're all fun. I didn't even know I had him. Are they starting to grab it in that back current again? Oh gosh, he might be smaller than the last one. Oh boy. Good Lord, watch him dig. Alright, buddy, alright. You're not done yet, are you? Look at the teeth on these guys. Holy crap, I've never seen trout with teeth like this. You look a lot bigger in the water. Oh, that worked out pretty good. That worked out really good. Just had to walk away from him for a minute. Oh, that's a good one too. It's a real good one. That's bigger than the one I got earlier, I believe. Come here. Look at that one. Oh man, that's a beautiful fish. Oh man, that's much better. Much better. Oh, I got one? My gosh, I was just reeling in. I don't get this. I don't get this at all. I mean, I was literally walking up there, dragging this. And I cast it for like 20 minutes and didn't get a bite. Hey, don't you go nowhere. You're in a perfect position to be landed. Alright, he's free. Whoa. Oh, okay. What in the world? Are they right there? Do I just need to let it drift right there? I can't tell how big this one is. Average size. Like, I don't get it, guys. I've been letting this stuff just drift here forever. Is it maybe floating on top of the water and you know they just want to come up top and eat it? If so, I need a dry fly, which I don't got. But I might be onto something. Another brook. I just love dark orange colors. Okay. So long to you two. Oh, I got one there. It's another good one. Actually, nah, he's okay. He's just skinny. Hey, that's the first fish I've caught that was not over there. Is he foul hooked? Oh boy. I love just hearing all the bridge traffic up there, all the sirens from the hospital just down the road. You don't have as many bright colors, do you? But you're in the net, that's all I care about. Alright, another brook in the bag.